got an instant book review for How to Lead When You're Not in Charge, Clay Scroggins. Listen to this one on Audible, and I love this book. It's the whole idea. He's a pastor at a huge church. So disclaimer, he does get into some Bible stuff, and that's not your thing. It's not your thing, but I don't practice Christianity. It did not bother me at all. He's also hilarious. He references Beyonce, Big Boy, Chick-fil-A milkshakes. Like, he talks about all sorts of stuff, and he's really funny. Uses really funny examples to get a bunch of his points across. And he's a pastor, so like the way he talks is he's a storyteller. So it's a great book to listen to. His whole thing is about like the whole idea of like leading without a title, and he talks about not only do you never want to be leading through authority, even when you do have a title, but you always want to lead by your influence and maximizing your influence. And for that reason, you're able to lead whether you have a title or not, because you shouldn't be leading by authority. You should be leading by influence, and you don't need a title to lead through your influence. So it's really cool. He talks about like you need to lead yourself before you can lead others. Leading yourself is the first way you can show other people that you can be a good leader, because no one's going to trust you to lead them if you can't show that you can lead yourself. He talks about things like find things that nobody's doing and address them, versus asking your boss or your manager, I want more work. I want more work. What should I be doing? Like, no, now by doing that, you're actually giving them more work of trying to think of more things for you to do. Like, it's on you to go find more things for you to do, and then do that and elevate it and bring it to them. He talks about don't ever bring a problem to your manager. Bring a problem with a plan. Gives a nice example about when he watched an Alabama football practice a couple years ago, and the head trainer talked about how the coach, Nick Saban, always wants to have advice or have something brought to his attention with a plan. So like if a player's injured, he doesn't want to just know the player's injured. He wants to know the player's injured and here's what we're planning on doing about it. It's a really cool book. He talks about like ultimately leaders are going to lead regardless, and it's important to lead before you're in charge, because if you don't, then if you somehow do get into a position of being in charge, then one, you're not prepared for it as thoroughly as you can and should be. And ultimately, you're kind of like the chump, because people aren't really respecting you to the point where you were leading them prior to getting your new position. So it's an awesome book. I'd highly recommend it to anybody. You should totally read this if you are interested in pursuing leadership, or honestly, I think it's just a good book for like growing as far as like growing yourself and how you can contribute to your team or different ways in your life, whether it's work or family or friends or anything. And like I said, it's a great book to listen to. He's really funny, so it's a really easy listen. And he'll reference like Adam and Eve and stuff once in a while, but it's still a phenomenal message. If you guys have read it or listened to it, I'd love to hear what you think. Please hit me in the comments. Otherwise, hit subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.